up, everybody? Yo, what's good? We're going to the game today. We're gonna get there early because they're doing they're they're doing picks with some of the players. So I wanted to go a little bit early, see if we could get some content, and stand in line. But yeah, man. All right, so a couple of things I wanted to also talk to you guys about. But just bear with me for 1 second. There we go. Good stuff. What's up, Denbrew? What's up, Serena? What is good, everybody? How is everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? Ah, what's up, Troy? What's going on? All right. Um, so I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. All right, I got some things on my mind that I wanted to talk to y'all about, and we're gonna do it as we go to the ballpark. All right, first and foremost, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button as well. Den Bruce says chewing around, just ran some errands today. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. What's up, Larry? What is good? How is everybody doing? Um, so yeah, man. Wow, we're going to the game today, and we're gonna try to get some autographs, and we're also gonna try to get some picks, maybe with Stubbs or Marsh. That'd be really, really sick, man. So, I do have another vlog that is scheduled for. Can y'all still hear me? There we go. Okay. All right. I think we're back. I think we're back. Can y'all hear me? All right. I made sure I pulled over and I took myself off of Wi-Fi. So anyhow, regardless, a couple of things I wanted to tell you guys. So as you can see in the title here of this video, we're gonna have a morning show. We have a morning. So this is our very first episode. We're gonna do a morning show on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that is gonna be for members only, where we talk about Philly sports and we talk maybe for an hour or so, and just talk about what is on people's minds. All right. Okay. Good. Good. Y'all can hear me. So that's going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today we just wanted to do a little bit of something special because, look, I'm going to the ballpark. I have nothing else better to do. I talk to myself. Well, I don't really talk to myself in the car. I sing music in the car. Maybe I sing to myself is probably the better way to put it. But or I call talk to people on the phone. But I'm talking to you guys. And it's great to talk to y'all. I have a blast. It's fun. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, for members only, I am going to have a show dedicated to them where we talk about Philly sports. We're definitely growing the community. It's been an awesome thing, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I think that that's a really good way to just engage with our viewers, and I think that it makes it more worth it for the 2.99. So I'm excited to incorporate that. And that is announcement number one that I wanted to make sure that I made. All right, we're just leaving the development right now. See if that guy will let us go. Good. All right. But anyhow, so yeah, I'm excited about today, man. I'm excited about today. I have a Bryce Harper RC coming in the mail today. A Bryce Harper. Oh, what's an RC? Oh, rookie card. You got a rookie card coming in the mail today. Nice. Very, very sick, man. All right. Um, wonder if he's still talking. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can still hear me. I hope so, because then it would sound weird if I'm still talking to myself. The sun is coming out. The day is about to get bright. Knock on the wood. And yeah, man. Am I going to the stadium as a media or a fan? I'm going as a fan. I'm not a member of the media. Uh, Maybe next time what I could do is I could ask people beforehand, but I don't think that they'd let me in. It cut out for a second, but we're back. All right, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so y'all heard the part that on Tuesdays and Thursdays for members only, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a members only show, and it's going to be Philly Sports Talk in the morning, and we're going to talk about Philly sports and what's going on in the Philly sports world, but also open it up to different types of conversations as well. I hope y'all heard that. So yeah, so that's going to be at 10:30. I think right now. I have to make sure that I double check that when I get home tonight. I wrote it down, but I think I said 10:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that'll be really cool, and it's just another nice way to engage with the members. So I'm excited about that. There's one other thing I wanted to say, and I forget what it was. I can't seem to remember. I do want to. I am trying to do some more vlogs on here. I think that that would be kind of really cool. You know, when we're going to some sort of Philly sports events. I know that Larry and other people have said, you know, it'd be kind of cool that when you do go to some conventions or if you go to the game or whatever, if you just did a vlog like what the Philly captain does. Even though the Philly captain, I don't think he does live streams. I think he actually just puts together videos. Maybe he does do live streams though. Um, and I can't really think about that right now. But anyhow, um, yeah. So I wanted to, I don't know. I want to start getting that stuff up, you know, and I want to start grinding a little bit more and giving you guys the best type of content that I can, you know. So I think that'd be really cool. What do we want to talk about, man? About Ranger Suarez, bro. I'm worried about Ranger. I said it at the end of last night's stream. I am worried. I can't lie. I don't feel good about Ranger right now, and I don't think it has anything to do with the hand. Maybe it could, but I'm not feeling good about Ranger, bro. There's just something about his. I know that Rob said that he looked good in like the first and the second and then the sixth inning, but that third inning, bro, last night was awful. And I don't care if he looks good in the first, the second, and the sixth. I want him to look good throughout all 6 innings when he pitches. So yeah, um, that really does concern me, and that does not make me feel good at all whatsoever. And I don't know how the Phillies are going to deal with that. I'm hoping that the rest just gives him a little bit of time to settle down. But what do I know? All I know is that Ranger has not looked his sharpest out there on the mound. His pitches have looked flat. The changeup and the off-speed pitches have not had that dip that it usually does have, and that's not really uh, something that I'm happy about at all. And I'm really worried about it moving forward. And in some ways, I'm not saying that I'm not hitting the panic button or anything, but it does sort of raise the question, especially with the Zach Wheeler thing that's going on now, does kind of raise the question as to whether or not the Phillies should go after another starter at the deadline. I'm not like keeping that closed. I'm still keeping the door a little bit open with that because I need my pitchers to be healthy, obviously, first and foremost. So, um, I just wanted to say that the whole Garrett Crochet and the whole talks for another starter, that's not necessarily out the window just yet because of Zach Wheeler's health and because of Ranger Suarez's health as well. Um, yeah, that was the biggest thing that concerned me last night. You're gonna have nights, guys, and I know that we get really reactionary at times, but the offense is just going to go cold. You're going to lose games to the worst teams in baseball. That's how sports goes. And so I don't really take anything away from, this team not scoring again with runners in scoring position because I saw them do that against the Dodgers. I know that they can beat the best teams in the league. And it's just irrational to do that on a night to night basis. You're not going to do that. You're just not. But is I'm just saying that I feel like this team will definitely start hitting again. I think that tonight we'll have a different story. I'm not concerned about the offense. I do still say that we need another that we could use an upgrade in the outfield. Not saying that we need it, but I think that we could use it, and I would still take a Luis Robert. I'd still maybe consider going after a Kyle Tucker, depending on his health. but that is another thing for another day. The Cody Bellinger talk is interesting. I'll get into that in a little bit. But in regards to just the offense, I'm not really as concerned about that. I'm more concerned about Rangers' health and Zach Wheeler's health moving forward. But the number one need right now is to get another arm. I saw Mason Miller pitch last night. I don't care what the people have to say about injury with him. He looks good. He looks ready right now. He threw 104 miles per hour last night, and yet he had a lot of swing and miss stuff. In this day and age, you need that money arm, and you got to use it while it lasts. So now's the time for them to go after Mason Miller. And a lot of teams are going to make offers for him, but Dombrowski has to do what he can to go get a guy like him. I'm a little annoyed though because this is to me not saying that they can't that Whit Merrifield was the problem, but adding on that the rest of that $3.1 million salary cap, the A's would have probably eaten that up, and that could have worked financially. But anyhow, that's how I feel, man. I love this team. There's no doubt about it. I'm not going to as many games this year as I've been if it weren't for my love for this team. I do. I love them. I love them to death, and this is my favorite team that I've seen in Philly. I'll be honest. Like they're my favorite franchise team that I've seen in my 26 years of living. Now I got into the sport when I was like 8, 9 years old. I got into the Philly sports world. It was really baseball for like the first 5 years. But anyhow, that's how I feel, man. Um, yeah, outfielder more of a need than pitcher when the bats go cold. I agree with that. I'm not dismissing that. I'm not dismissing that at all, Larry. I'm just saying that, you know, God forbid if Wheeler or Nola aren't 100%, pitching might be a need. Just saying. I'm not willing to close that door yet. The door is peaked a little bit open. And I hate to say it, and I hope I'm wrong. I do. But I need both those guys to be healthy. So that's where my mind is right now. Bro, this guy just literally passed me. I'm going, what, 50 in a 40. So, anyhow, um, yeah, man, that's where my thoughts are now. Cody Bellinger, bro. Do we think Cody should come over to Philly? Do we like that idea or do we not? 'Cause honestly, I like it. I do. You know what I like about Cody? Cody can play first base. He can play left field or right field. And I know that we have our needs filled over at first, but I do appreciate the versatility that he does bring. And he's another left-handed bat in this lineup that can get really, really hot at the right time. And I think he'd be a really good fit too. I would not mind the Cody Bellinger trade at all right now. Isn't Cody hurt? Not that I know of. You can check. Um, but he was just healthy when we played them a couple of weeks ago. We played them on the 4th, right? He was playing. He was playing. So maybe he just got hurt. I don't know, like a couple of days ago. But you know, I would like Cody. I think Cody Bellinger would be a really good uh, fit for Philly. I think he would mesh with the egos. You know, he's a clubhouse type of a guy. He'll gel right into the locker room, and Philly will embrace him. I will admit, it's going to be a little bit odd not seeing him in blue. Now, maybe the city connects. Maybe that is kind of a blessing in disguise because then there will be a little bit of blue, and that'll be a little bit more of like what I'm used to seeing with Cody Bellinger. I think he would look good in the pinstripes. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's going to be a little bit of adjusting seeing him in the red and white pinstripes compared to the Dodger blue and the Cubs blue. That's going to be a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie. But I'll take Cody Bellinger any day. And I think he'd be a really good fit too. I could see a lineup where the Phillies actually have and it'd be something like Kyle Schwarber, okay, Trey Turner, you got Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm, and Cody Bellinger at the 5. Then you put then you put JT at the 6, Stott at the 7th, and then the 8th would be Castellanos, and ninth would be probably um, I guess it would have to be Johan Rojas, right? Yeah, it'd have to be Johan Rojas. That's a pretty good lineup. I would want Cody to bat in the 5 hole, bro. You have lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty. You have that whole combo for like a little bit of time, and that's pretty freaking cool. So, oh yeah, Marsh. Forgot all about Marsh. Yeah, Marsh would probably have to be the 9 hole hitter, or he'd be the 8 hole hitter. I don't know, but I think Marsh would have to go in the deal. I do. I think Marsh may have to go in the deal. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud. I am. Marsh, hopefully he wouldn't have to go in that type of a deal. But nonetheless, that's a pretty dangerous lineup, bro. Brent Rooker's another one that I'm interested in as well. But if we go after Brent Rooker, then Mason Miller better come in the deal too. And it better be this weekend. That's how I feel. It better be this weekend. Have them. Apparently, Rooker and Mason Miller are actually flying. I don't know about Miller, but Miller is, or sorry, Rooker is flying out of Philadelphia to go to the All Star game. That's what I've heard on Sports Talk Radio yesterday, 94 WIP. It was from Jack Fritz on the afternoon show. But I would love it if the Phillies were able to trade for him tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'll take Brent Rooker, but Mason Miller better come in the deal too. Mason Miller honestly should come here anyways, but the best thing for the Phillies, in my opinion, if they want to upgrade and get an outfielder, is to get Luis Robert. I still think that he would be the best, but I'll take Cody Bellinger. I'll still take really the best case is to get a very healthy Kyle Tucker. But the Astros, let's be real, the Astros would be so stupid not to take the gamble right now with Kyle Tucker, even if they couldn't afford him for years to come. They know that this could be the last year of the dynasty, and they would be so stupid to just get rid of him. They, and I'm not trying to advise them what to do, maybe it sounds like I am, but they really should honestly try to go for it if I was them. That's how I feel, though. Dynasties don't last forever, and I think that this is the last year of their dynasty. I really do. I could be wrong, though. What the heck is what liquid? Oh, liquid behind me. That's just an extra water. It's just an extra water. That's all it is. Just an extra water. I have uh, I have I have 2 waters over here. It's a hot one out today. It's actually not as hot, but I'm gonna be out for a while, so I have to stay hydrated. What's going on, everybody? Miller's gonna be expensive. Maybe we can't afford him. Well, but the problem is, maybe we can't, and maybe we go after a guy like David Bednar, or maybe even, and I don't think people would like this, but my guy can still throw 103 miles per hour, and I don't know how I feel about it from a moral perspective. Maybe a Roldis Chapman, maybe. I'm toying with the idea. This is just barroom talk type of a thing. We know that Clase is not going to be available. Maybe David Bednar is, but I don't know, man. I would hate it if Mason Miller went to the Braves or he went to the Dodgers. And I'd rather spend the money on him just so that way he doesn't go to an opponent because he is lights out in the ninth inning. He's automatic. And I want that guy on my team to solidify my bullpen, even if he's that expensive. I don't think he has many years left, but if we can get a chip, it's worth it. Just saying. He'd be the best closer we've had since Brad Lidge. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Did I get the crab fries? Oh, that's a great question. I did. They were $1, and it was great. Went to my local one, my local Chickies and Pete's. I got the crab fries, and that was good. And I would have gotten another one, but see, I'm gonna be at the ballpark today, and obviously I'm gonna have to get them there, So I didn't want to have to stock up on too many crab fries. I'm trying to be better, but you tell me that crab fries are $1, then I gotta do it for one night, and they don't really taste as good like the next day, unless you have an air fryer. I do, but it's not many people in my family like them, so I didn't want to get another one. Long story short, that's that's where the conversation led. Okay, but yeah, I'll take Cody Bellinger. Long story short, we're talking about what we could use at the deadline. I will upgrade the outfields. If Dombrowski said, let's stay put, though, the ceiling still should be win the championship. So, that's how I feel, man. What time is the game today? The game is at 4:05, but I'm getting there early because they're doing the Coca-Cola selfie sponsored by Chick-fil-A, where you get to take selfies with some of the players that are out there. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, man. So that should be very, very awesome. I'm very, very excited about that. What else have we got? The one rumor was here. Hold up one second. Let me make sure I can merge over here real quick. Okay, good stuff. The one rumor was the Nationals closer. I heard, but Miller I would take like 2 times over. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the kid is money, and again, like we're talking about winning a chip right now. We're talking about winning right now, guys. Even if, unfortunately, when you're throwing 103, Tommy John is going to be attached to that. But we're talking about winning a chip this year. It has to work, and you got to go all in for it. You do. You have to go all in. So, in case you guys didn't hear the announcement at the very beginning, okay, um, I am doing a morning show for my members, okay, on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30. Again, I have to double check the times to make sure that that is correct. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a morning show for about an hour. We're going to be chopping it up, talking about the hot topics in Philly sports. And we're also going to be leading that into other conversations as well. You're more than welcome to ask me questions. It could be a Q&A type of a thing. It's whatever you want it to be, but it's for my members. And I think that that's what's going to make the $2.99 even more worth it. Plus, obviously, the emojis and all that extra stuff, you know. So, all right, we're on the bridge. We're on the bridge. The Walt Whitman Bridge. Let's go. Let's go, baby. honestly, my favorite Philadelphia bridge, and this is a little bit off topic. I do like the Walt Whitman, but bro, Ben Franklin is the best. I mean, you can walk on the bridge, takes you right to Center City. Ben Franklin's my favorite. Plus, I traveled on it a lot when I was younger. So, and it's the oldest one. Tacony Palmyra's cool. Honestly, all the bridges are cool in this area. Can you be a member on mobile? Absolutely, you can be a member on mobile. Yes, the membership link is in the description. If somebody would actually do me a salad and copy and paste that, that'd be really, really great. It is in the description. Obviously, I don't want to do it as I'm driving because that's not safe. I'm just talking to you guys. I'm hands free. So, but that'd be really, really cool. I crossed that bridge more times than I can ever remember, says Larry. Yeah, well, me too. But it is my favorite one. I do like though. I think that we take in the one thing I don't like about the Sixers moving to Center City. We have an awesome mecca over here, right near Packer Avenue. Why take that away, man? You have the link, you have the bank, and you have the Wells Fargo Center, all within walking distance. What other city has that? Not many. It's the best sports town in the world, and every single venue is all so close. Why are we taking that away? I don't want the Sixers to move. I think it'd be so stupid. I really do. You're moving them out of the Mecca. I don't like that. I mean, now technically speaking, the Union isn't in the Mecca. They're near the Commodore Barry, if I'm not mistaken. I have to get myself to a Union game. I do. I should definitely do that. But anyhow, yeah, that's my favorite, man. Traffic isn't bad that far south either. Uh, well, when you get on the Schuylkill, welcome to Philly. I mean, that's just Philly traffic, but yeah, not on the bridge itself. You're right about that. Keep the Sixers all together with the other venues. I agree. Like, why move? Why move to the Chase Fieldhouse, bro? Why? Why move to Center City? You're gonna have to get rid of more parking. It's gonna be even more congested, and it just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all whatsoever. It really doesn't make any sort of sense. So that really does annoy me. I'm hoping that they actually change their minds and decide not to do it. Who else do we got? We got Kathy Ann here. What's up, Kathy? How you doing? How you doing, Kathy? What is going on? We're on our way to the bank. We're getting there early to try to get some autographs and some pics with some of the players. So that'll be really cool. Make sure that we post some content. And look, traffic at all is not bad. Traffic is fantastic. Oh my gosh, it's like clear as day. And the sun's coming out. It is gorgeous, bro. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's so nice. Just got off the bridge. We're on Packer Avenue. Doing great, JJ. Good. Good. I'm very, very glad to hear that. But yeah, man. I don't know why the Sixers would move. But yeah, how's everybody feeling about today's pitching matchup? How's everybody feeling today about Tyler Phillips out there on the bump? I can't believe that this guy literally went to Bishop Eustace, which is not that far from my house. It's like close to my area. It's pretty cool. I got to see him in person. I'm sure his family's going to be there watching him pitch. That's going to be so, so cool. Bro, it is like not even packed here at all whatsoever. Is this lot open though? Lot P is closed? Ah, interesting. Huh. I didn't know Lot P was closed this early. Well, we'll have to try to find somewhere else. or 32. It's going to be a weird one. It is going to be a real one. Sun's coming out here in North Jersey too. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. But yeah, so I will be going live at 11:30 when we're sitting or standing in line to try to go meet up with some of the players, and that'll be really cool. Make sure I vlog everything, and during the game we'll have some vlogs as well. It'll be very, very nice. I'm excited about it, man. We got a good crowd. We do. People are actually sitting. Line's really not that bad at all. It's really not. So I should be able to get on the field. Great. That's awesome. I'm jealous of you. Looking forward to your day at the games. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm very, 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 very excited. I am. I'm very excited. They have this blocked off too. All right, we'll go to lot S. That's what we'll do. It is going to be a weird one, but I expect Tyler Phillips to have a nice dominant outing, and I expect the Phillies to get a win in even this series today. Again, I'm not worried about the offense. Last night, you're going to have nights where the offense just doesn't click. I'm more so concerned about Ranger. So, all right, when am I scheduled to go live? 11:30. Yeah, that's when I'm scheduled to go live. JJ, you streaming some Flyers games next season after football season ends? I'm gonna try to do some Flyers games. I'll try to sprinkle in some games next year. Um, I want to do it obviously after World Series is over, and I'm saying World Series because we're going to the World Series and we're winning the whole damn thing. I do believe that. I do. I do believe it. But after World Series is done, yes, I will try to sprinkle in some Flyers games. That should be really exciting. Just need to get 5 or 6 out of Phillips. Yep, that's all you need. I agree with that. That's all that you need from Phillips. Slot S is not even open either. Man, what about this slot? Is the slot open? This slot's not open. None of these slots are open, bro. Huh. All right. Well, anyhow, I'm gonna find parking, and I will catch you all at 11:30. All right. I'll catch you all then, and we'll do some more vlogging as we walk to the bank. All right. Love you all, and I will catch you all in just a little bit. All right? Lala Tov. Well, it's not good night, but whatever. I'll see you guys. All right, see you soon.